Hi, folks. Dr. B here. Welcome to the home office. I wanted to just talk to y'all a little bit about oral history interviews. They're really important, and they're a different kind of history than we might read about in history classes, in history books, or learn about in history classes. They allow us to think about other times, other places, people that we might not know. They lead us to ask important questions, and they focus on a person, and that's kind of the different perspective that they offer. They focus on stories, especially, and not just what's told in the story, but how the story is told. And in that way, it really can help build a sense of community and establish a bridge between gaps in generations and between different social groups and so on. So, in technical terms, oral history interviews are primary source material with someone who witnessed something, and it's made available to other people. And that's a key part of oral history. It's meant to be made public and shared. So, here you go. There's 5 points, things that you should keep in mind for your projects for this course. Your oral history project, and this semester we're hoping to document the effects on creativity and on livelihood of the COVID-19 pandemic on BLUE related music makers. So as we're thinking about trying to document that and people's experience of that, we're going to have oral history projects that, okay, one, they go beyond the historical record, or maybe they're under the radar of historical documentation. People's individual histories sometimes are. 2, they're well organized. You have good questions to start off the interview, and you're also ready to have really good follow-up questions. 3, you have a controlled setting, a quality recording setup. You're not narrowing the bottleneck of your recording in any way. You're trying to get the best sound possible. It's important to preserve things at the best quality you can, because hopefully this is going to be something that's useful to people in the future. 4, good processing after you do the recording, after you do the field work. You do good transcription, sound cleanup, whatever you need to do to make sure that it's the best quality product you can make. And then lastly, it needs to be archived and available for use. So those are 5 things. Goes beyond the historical record, it's well organized, it's in a controlled setting, good processing, and it's archived and available. So there's a lot of ways to do this, and we'll be working on all these various components through the semester. But remember, the focus is on story and on the person whose story it is, and that's one of the most exciting things about this method, and I'm eager to work on it with y'all this semester.